Hey guys, this is the Bushbox Ultralight from Bushcraft Essentials. About 2 weeks ago I got around to testing it. I wanted to make myself a small alcohol burner for it, but I never got around to it. I pretty much always have these Esbit Cubes with me, and they're decent enough. They don't cost that much, and they're practical. I mean, it's like water. You take in 3 liters of water into the woods, you drink it. You don't, you can throw it away. And with the Esbit Cubes, when you use it, you got less weight going back. So I like them. And I think they're more practical than an alcohol burner, although I still have to make one of those someday. Now, about the Bushbox. Used it twice. Once with pine wood as a fuel source, and the second time with Esbit Cubes. With pine wood, it took a longer time, and you constantly needed to be there and feed the fire. If you would use some harder woods, you'll probably need to feed it less. Still, I spent a minute to think about it. Didn't really brainstorm because it's pretty clear. This was intended for backpackers, for people who are just on a hike and they want to stop half an hour, rest, get a cup of hot soup, cup of tea, and move on. So they don't really want to look around for wood, process it, and use it. Now, bushcrafters will do that just for the heck of it, just because it's fun. Hikers will probably want something ultralight, which this is, and they can use various fuels with it, such as an alcohol burner, Esbit Cubes, or shoot the nitterize, just wood that you pick up off the floor, off the ground. So, second time I used the Esbit Cubes, and I was pleasantly surprised. I did not use the top part because my cup is big enough that it fits on it, and the stove is stable enough that I did not need to use it. Under 10 minutes, I just stacked the Esbit Cubes on top of each other, lit them, put my cup of water on top, went away to do something, came back, the fire was still burning, and the water was boiling. It was under 10 minutes. And I said, wow. Now, Detlef takes suggestions from people, and this front door, some people said it needed to be larger, because if you're using it with wood, you will appreciate a larger door here. I agree with that. However, I don't think I'm going to use this one with wood. I'm going to use it in the purpose I told you. Whenever I want to take something very light with me, this all, the package with the Esbit Cubes and a cup of coffee, just a package of coffee, sugar, tea, fits all in my stainless steel cup with a lid, and that's it. So it's also practical for space, for bulk. Would you benefit from a larger door here? Okay, yeah. You can see it's a bit bent right now because it's been used. That does not affect it functionally, of course. And this little grill plate, that's supposed to let the air come from under the fire and just seep the ashes down so the fire can keep going without a problem, is a bit warped. Functionally, it does not affect the stove. It doesn't look as pretty as it did when it came, of course, to some people. Personally, I like to see used gear. When you see used gear, that's good gear. Another benefit of this was that as soon as you put the fire out, in case you use wood for that, you also need to drop the ashes out. As soon as you do that, 1 minute, it cools off because it's so thin. Now let me see if I can just put this in together right here. Yes, the fact that it's warped, you have to struggle a bit with it, but not that much, as you can see. Even without the top part, it's very stable. If you put the top part on, it feels a bit more stable, but I don't know if you need more stable than stable, you know? I mean, if it does a good job, I don't think you need any improvement upon it. Feels very stable, very light, cools down very fast. Use it with Esbit Cubes. Under 10 minutes, I got a bit under half a liter of water boiling. Fits in a small package. My suggestions, because Detlef always asks for suggestions, I don't change anything. I think this is a great product. Yes, the bigger door, if it's there, it's not going to bother me as long as it does not affect stability. But the fact that this little plate warped, I don't mind. Does not bother me at all. Works with different fuels, you know. If you need to get down and pick the wood and process it and use it with wood, it works just as well as any other bush stove. My favorite remains the Bushbox XL because I'm mainly a bushcrafter, a camper. I like to sit around and feed the fire. But for backpackers, I see this one making a lot of sense. I don't know how heavy it is, but I do know it fits inside this little bag with 6 Esbit Cubes very comfortably, and that's all you need. I'm gonna attach the footage from my water boiling after this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please do visit Bushcraft Essentials. They have more than just bush boxes, and if you have one and used one, please put a link to your video, send me a link. I haven't watched any videos on this one because I did not want my opinion to be influenced by others. That's why Detlef actually told me that he made this hole bigger. I did not know that. Once again, hope you liked it. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all a great day.